It's gonna take you a second to get situated here.
Hi guys! So we realized that we never made like an introduction video like about us. So if you're new here, if this is your first time stumbling upon our channel, my name is Jen.
My name is Sam.
And this is my lovely wife.
This is my lovely
We are
wife.
2 lesbians and we're happily in love. But if that was so
That
cringy.
was so cringy. We're deleting that.
So if this is your first time like coming on our channel, welcome. Thanks for taking the time to
tolerate us.
Yes. But if you're here from Twitter or Instagram, we love you. We don't know why you follow us. We really are not that cool.
Or
she is beautiful.
I say it.
I am beautiful.
You always have to throw a Michael Scott reference in no matter what the hell you're doing.
So, without further ado, we are going to talk about us and how we met. And,
yeah. Hopefully you'll stick with us to the end because it's kind of a roller coaster, crazy story that doesn't really make sense and somehow led to us being happily married for 3 months now. Okay.
So, yes, we have been married for 3 months now. It feels fucking insane to say that, like, out loud. It just feels so surreal.
I know.
I still can't believe that we're married. But, anyways, we married on January 11th of 2020.
Why'd you hesitate?
We married.
Wow. 3 months and you
We got married on January 11th of 2020. And I think it's probably the only good thing that came out of this year, considering
so far
everything that's going on. But yeah, we got married and we are living a happy married quarantine life.
Yep.
So much for being newlyweds in 2020.
So we met in 2014. Jesus, that's almost 6 years ago. We're coming up on 6 years of knowing each other. That's insane.
Yeah.
We met in 2014.
It's fucking insane. What the fuck?
You were going into your senior year of high school. I was going into
Woo!
my sophomore year of college.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, I was 17 and she was 19.
Anyway, yeah, we met in June of 2014, June 19th to be exact, because I remember dates, unlike you. We actually met through Twitter.
Wow.
We met through Twitter, believe it or not. We both had Demi Lovato Twitter fan accounts.
The powerhouse singer.
Powerhouse singer of Demi Lovato.
Fucking Demi, I love you. Continue. Sorry.
So the way we met's kind of weird. So I have to shout out my sister, or else she'll never forgive me because I never shout her out. She's technically the reason why we met. She also had a Twitter account for Demi, so when I created mine, I just like followed all the people that she was following, which was this girl right here. And so
this girl, not my beautiful wife,
I have to get into your name. I would scroll through Twitter and then I'd see these tweets from someone named Pussy Lord. That's this girl right here.
Oops.
So I was a little intimidated by Pussy Lord.
Anybody being intimidated by me, that's a funny
I know,
story.
but it's a very aggressive name.
This 4'11" bitch. What am I gonna do to you?
Hey, you're 5 feet.
Anyways,
so one day, June 19th, I'm scrolling through Twitter, right? And I see, like, Pussy Lord tweeted, "Oh my god, guys, it's my birthday," right? I have no idea what prompted me to reply. I have no idea why I decided, because I never replied to anybody. So I decided that I'd reply to her and I said, "Oh my god, happy birthday, like, hope you have a great day." So fast forward to like later that night, I get a notification that she responded to my tweet, which...
So I'm just gonna throw in a little side note. Sorry to interrupt, beautiful baby.
You always do.
When I realized that I jokingly tweeted about my
like,
birthday.
who jokes about that? Like, that's not a joke. Why would you ever joke that it's your birthday?
Why are you coming for my throat right now? If it weren't for me joking about my birthday, we probably wouldn't have met. So you're welcome for making your life perfect.
So
my side note before I was interrupted, when I jokingly tweeted about my birthday on June 19th, I realized that I started getting a lot of replies from people that were wishing me a happy birthday. And I slightly felt guilty because I was lying ultimately. Papa. Hi, buddy. I was lying ultimately, and so...
Yeah, about your birthday. Like, who does that?
I tweeted again saying that it wasn't my birthday, and you can continue.
So I get a notification, and she's like, oh my god, no, I'm sorry. It's not my birthday. My birthday's in January. So my birthday is in January. So me trying to be funny, relatable with the kids, I tweeted back.
You were 19 years old.
But everyone on there was like 13. I felt so weird. You were the only one that actually was like around my age.
Right. I remember we
talked
told
about
each other.
that.
Yeah.
I was like, please tell me that you're not like 12 or 13. Like, this is going to be really weird. Like, I don't know. Technically 17. I probably shouldn't have even talked to you. But anyways, I did. So I tweet back.
Bad. 2 years.
Stop interrupting me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I tweet back, LOL, it's not the 24th, is it? Because my birthday's the 24th. Thinking like it's just a funny response and nothing else will come out of it. And then she responds, and it's a bunch of like ... And she goes, you're not stalking me on Facebook, are you? And I was like, no way does this girl have the same birthday as me. So we go back and forth, and then she slides into my DMs because she wants to continue this conversation.
Of course
she thinks I'm lying. I think she's lying since she already lied once. I'm like, this girl's crazy.
You make a point.
So to prove I'm not lying, I send her a picture of my birth certificate. And the rest is history.
She sent a stranger a picture of her birth certificate.
There's nothing
Not to
on
mention,
it.
you already assumed that I was lying again. So why?
Well, yeah, you already lied once.
So you proceed to send me a picture of your birth certificate?
It doesn't show, it's not my social security number. It's not my...
Yeah, but I have your name and your birth date.
You were already gonna get that anyway. Anyway, so...
Yeah,
So then a few short months later, after talking and texting and FaceTiming and calling every single day, I realized, like, crap. I have a lot of feelings for her, and she lives 2,000 miles away. Like, I struggled with that for a long time. Like, do I tell her? Is it fair to her if I tell her about my feelings? It's, you know, I can't do anything about it. I can't be with her, and, like, it's just, it was something I struggled with for like, probably 2 months of me, and it just got worse. Like, the feelings just got deeper.
Yeah, like, it was an internal struggle.
I thought if I could just try to contain it, it would go away. But then she sent me a
No,
packet.
honey, you couldn't.
You are being so cringy right now. I hope you know I'm keeping all of this cringe so people can see what I have to deal with, especially in quarantine.
Wow, are you saying it's a bad thing that you have to
I'm just saying
be with me? I think it's quite a pleasure.
I'm just saying it's a lot. I love you.
Sorry that you have to deal with me.
It's not you, it's your cringe. You feel this need to be cringy and bring in Michael Klump. What does Michael Klump have to do? Anyway.
So, yeah, we did long distance for...
Well, like, I was the one that admitted
time.
my feelings first.
Yeah, so cute story. She, along from, like... from all the many other cute stories that we have. Oh my god, I'm gonna stop being cringy.
I see what I mean? Like, I need to slap
At least I
you
acknowledge the fact that I'm being cringy.
after arguing with me about it.
So,
anyway, November, what's the date again? Since you're so good with dates.
November 5th.
She only knows that because I told her. I literally was like, remember, it's
Stop. So, she actually texted me this really long message that I actually still have saved because I could never, like, get rid of it because it was, like, the message that basically introduced
it all.
everything, like, introduced our relationship. She sent me a really long message on November 5th of 2015. Not 14? Oh my god.
Oh.
2014.
Wow.
And, okay, mind you...
It's been a while.
Mind you, I was in high school. I was a senior in high school. I had to get up at 7 in the morning. So I had this tendency of falling asleep at like 9 or 10, and then I would wake up in the middle of the
read
night.
the message and not respond, but leave me on read.
Are you gonna let me finish?
Go ahead.
So she sent me this message like in the middle of the night. Basically, she professed all of her feelings for me and just like told me, like she laid everything out on the table and just like, she also mentioned very cutely that she was a little tipsy off Fireball.
It's the only way I could press send.
Yeah, she needed to work up the nerves, and it was really cute. Look where I got you.
You got me this bad boy right here.
Now that's a rock.
Now that's a rock.
So
I'm gonna edit in a picture of Dwayne the Rock right here. Now that's a rock.
So basically, yes, she sent me a message, and I was still half asleep. I wasn't fully awake, so I read what was in front of me, but my brain had trouble processing what
to say. You didn't know what to say.
I knew what to say. I knew what to say. Why are you getting so?
Why couldn't you just say it?
It was fucking 4 a.m.
I was
and
waiting.
I was tired. I needed to wake up in like 2 hours to get ready for school.
I woke up at 6:15.
Okay, but did I end up responding?
Yeah, 4 hours later.
Did I end up responding?
4 hours later.
I ended up responding saying that I had feelings for you too.
Yes, but 4 hours of which I was beside myself.
It was the middle of the night. And
no, it wasn't. It was the morning. From 6 a.m. until 10 a.m. I was waiting.
I consider that the middle of the night.
That makes so much sense about you. That's such a summary of your view of things. You thrive late in the day. You are so not a morning person.
Anyways, are you going to continue coming for my throat?
So we did long distance for almost 3
2.5
years.
2.5 years, I would say.
Almost 3
like,
years. Worse.
And she was a sophomore in college, so it was a little hard for us to kind of like, I don't know, it was really hard for us to even like, I don't know, fathom the thought of being in a long distance relationship, because she was just still like early in college and I was just finishing up high school, and I was like in the process of like thinking about going to college and not knowing what to do, kind of just being stuck. And
like, also both of us were just like broke.
Yeah, we really wanted to make it work though. Like we made an effort to do whatever it is that we can to like be as intimate as we could with each other, like
just be as like physical as we could without being physical.
Right. So like we would do cute FaceTime dates, like not most like days during the week, but as much as we could. Like if you weren't working or if I wasn't like, I don't know, doing something after school.
But we always made it a habit to like fall asleep on the phone together.
Yeah.
One of us would always go first, obviously, like if you had an early
And that
morning.
would always make me like feel, I don't know, it would make me feel at home. It would make me feel relaxed, because I've gotten so used to falling asleep on the phone with her that like when I wouldn't, I would just have trouble falling asleep. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but
it's a good thing.
Like it's just crazy to me how quickly we grew with each other, like emotionally and especially physically. But like she really was like the only person that, I don't know, I got so intimate with in such a short amount of time, because
even without the physical, like not even speaking
without the physical aspect of it. And I think that has a lot to do with our relationship and the way that we, I don't know, work. Long story short, to kind of summarize where I come from, I was basically forced into a lifestyle that I did not approve, because I lived in a Jehovah's Witness household. I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness for like 18 years of my life, and it kind of felt like I was living a double life most times, because I would have to be a certain person at church, and then outside of church, like not that I felt like I was myself, but I didn't feel a need to put up a front. So my friends from school that I met, that I obviously met at school, they knew like that I was gay, but I didn't really like act on those like emotions, because I didn't really like, I never really had a relationship with a girl until I met you. Like, you are the only female that I've ever, like, had a relationship with, and that has a lot. Like, that says a lot. So I don't know, that was gay.
That was gay.
Oh God, I'm blushing.
Hashtag gay.
But yeah, we've been through a lot together. Like,
yeah,
when we put it out there, like, putting things into perspective, we've been through a shitload of things together. Like, you know, going through distance and everything that I went through with my family, like, she went through it with me. And
yeah, we started living together. I moved down to Miami in 2017 after I graduated college. It just worked for us. So we moved in together May of 2017 in Miami. We were there until May 2019 last year, when we decided to move to Connecticut because we're stupid. No, kidding. We decided to move to Connecticut for two reasons, really. One is we were in the middle of planning our wedding, which we were planning our wedding here,
right.
In West Hartford. All of our Miami friends and family were able to make it up for the wedding, which is amazing. And like, and I say Miami, but I also mean Fort Myers and Orlando. We're able to make it up for the wedding, which meant the world to us.
But yeah, we got married on January 11th, 2020.
We said that already.
And I'm running out of things to say.
Now that we're here, we're stuck with
Doing
each other, doing this every day, you know, being ourselves together,
Stop.
locked in our apartment. I love it. I love you. I love spending time with you. It's just a lot. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
We'll be doing this more because we have time. And hopefully you guys can, like, tolerate us. I don't know. Maybe this will, like...
I don't know if you did continue watching the rest of this video. Like, thank you.
Like, sorry that you had to endure this for this long. Anyway, so if you like it, if you don't like it, that's cool. Hopefully we'll be making more. Feel free to comment down below what you liked or maybe some criticism. I thrive on it.
We're mostly active on our Instagram accounts, which I will also put in the link down below.
Ugh, you did that. I hate when people do that. Don't point. Just say where the link.
In the link down below.
We'll also put a link to our blog. See, now I'm doing it. We'll also put a link to our blog in the description. We just have a couple articles about like our experience and our wedding stuff, our travel stuff, our, I don't know, gay stuff. So if you want to check it out, again, I'm pointing. I hate that.
Sorry if this video is cringy. It's our first time like making a video together, and we're slightly nervous if you couldn't tell.
Please bear with us.
So I promise we'll get better.
And if you guys are in the Connecticut area or in the Miami area,
hang out, let us know
virtually, because we can't hang out right now.
Yes.
We need friends. We are actively searching for friends. I'll put a link to an application down below. Okay, thanks.
Thank
Love you guys.
Love you.